Hey, 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 everybody. Come on in the room. Get in the room. Get in the room. Get in the room. How y'all doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back. Tidbit Thursday is back. I pray that you had an amazing new year entering in. So welcome to Tidbit Thursday. I am Demetra Woodard, your master certified professional life coach. And get in the room, invite somebody, tell a friend to tell a friend. I don't know why this light acting crazy. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Maybe if I just turn this one off, let's see. Tell a friend to tell a friend, but get in the room. It is about to go down. I have had an opportunity to get some rest and to be creative and to do some other stuff. So, hey, get in the room, y'all. Get in the room. I pray that your new year has started off amazing. Hey, Vanessa, happy new year. Get in the room. It is going to be amazing tonight. Tonight we are dealing with in the midst of it all. Yeah. In the midst of it all. So get in the room. I don't know why this light keeps going on, but we're not going to worry about it. Hey, I am Demetra Woodard, your master certified professional life coach. I am your pastor, executive pastor of Elevate Memphis. I am your encourager. I am your pusher. I am your motivator. I am your encourager. So get in the room. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, comment. Hey, y'all, let me tell you about Tidbit Thursday. Tidbit Thursday provides practical tips with biblical principles for the natural and the spiritual. Tidbit Thursday came about where y'all know, listen, don't nobody love Jesus more than I do. But I know there are times where, sometimes we just need to relate things to life and just give basic tips based on biblical principles. I know for me, that's how I learned. So Tidbit Thursday was birthed in the desire to actually help people practically and give them life tools, life skills. So welcome to Tidbit Thursday. I am super excited, y'all. It's a bunch of stuff been going on. Some amazing, exciting things going on. Hey, Pastor Nathan. Yes, I am super excited. You're going to hear more about Elevate Memphis, the newly launched a little bit later, and the newly named executive pastor, Demetra Woodard. Yes, so just super excited about what God is doing in this season. So listen, y'all jump on in. Make sure you like, share, comment, put some fire in the chat because it's about to go down. Tonight, we're dealing with in the midst of it all. Listen, in the midst of it all. Y'all already know somebody needs to hear this. So tag a friend, tell a friend. Listen, in the midst of it all. Get your journals, get whatever it is that you need to make some notes because we are about to dive into in the midst of it all. So listen, real quick. Life doesn't pause because you're overwhelmed. You do know that, right? Life be lifing. Y'all say this all the time. Life be lifing. It don't pause. It keep going. The pressure doesn't mean you missed God. No, it doesn't mean you missed God. And guess what? The mist is not punishment. So tonight we're dealing with in the midst of it all. Well, in the midst doesn't mean that it's punishment. Guess what? Tonight I'm telling you that it is. It's preparation. Yeah. We are in our preparation season. We are in 2026. I know my thing is 2026 is the fix. And guess what? It's alignment. So therefore, in the midst, it's not punishment. It just means that you are in preparation season. All right. So let's get into it. Tonight is about how to stand, how to move, and how to grow while you still in it. Y'all do know that movement happens even in the midst, right? So tonight we dealing with how you stand in it, how you move in it, how you grow while you in the midst of it. See, y'all know, I'm also an author. Y'all know I just published the book, Faith, Flourish, Flow. Well, Faith, Flourish, Flow is a rhythm. And all while you're in that rhythm, you're in the middle of it, right? So let's talk about just for a moment what is in the midst. So let's talk about what the midst is. So when you're in the midst, well, guess what? Guess what that looks like? That could be your waiting season. Who's in their waiting season? That could be your transition season. What's up, One Love? Hey, Keisha. Hey, y'all. What does that look like for you? What is your midst? What is in the midst looks like for you? Is that your waiting season? Is that your transition season? Guess what? It could potentially be grief plus growth all at the same time. Y'all, I need you to understand, what does in the midst look like for you? Listen, it could be that you're in the midst of your calling and even in the midst of chaos all at the same time. They coexisting. My God, my God, my God. Yep. So what does in the midst look like for you? Let me tell you something. Hear this and hear this good. You don't need clarity to be committed. Nope, you don't. And you don't need answers to stay aligned. Nope, you sure don't. You sure don't. Let me help you out. God often moves in the middle. And I'm going to take you to the word, because it's a lot of stuff happening when God was in the middle, and not just the beginning or the end. He was in the middle. So scripture tells us that God is present, near, and active, even when nothing feels resolved. So let me help you with that. So let's talk about Israel crossing the Red Sea. Let's just talk about that for a moment. And if you want to go to scripture, go to Exodus 14th chapter, around there in the 20, 21, 22. Yep, go to Exodus. God did not wait until they reached the other side to move. I'm taking to the word. We talking about in the midst of it all tonight, right? He didn't wait till they got to the other side to move. He was right there in the midst. Scripture says in the middle of the sea. That's what it said. In the middle of the sea, God held back the waters. He confused the enemy. He made a way forward. So you see what I'm saying? In the midst. In the midst. So even here with the children of Israel, God didn't just part the sea and disappear. He showed up while they were walking through it. Woo, that done blessed me already. In the midst of it all. That's what we're talking about tonight. For those of you who just joined, we're talking about in the midst of it all. Well, guess what? That ain't all. Let's talk about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego just for a few minutes. God did not stop them from entering the fire. Guess what he did? He joined them. Woo! In the midst. He joined them in the midst. God didn't rescue them from the fire. He revealed himself in the middle of it. Woo! This blessing me. Y'all know y'all need to share this with somebody. Share this with somebody. Like, share, comment, because this already blessing me. So let me tell you what this shows me even in scripture. It shows me God's presence. It shows me God's nearness. And it shows me God's activity in unresolved situations. That's why I need y'all to know that even in the midst, God ain't going nowhere. Even in the midst, he's right there. Let me give you another. One of my favorite one is when Psalms 23, he says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Ooh, one love, it showed, they show be avoiding it on it. Ooh, we try to go straight to, ooh, y'all, one love said the middle is often avoided because the middle requires work. We won't do no work. But if you remember that God is right there with you, he gonna help you through it. Because scripture tells us, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Not after the valley. He said through the valley. Not around the valley. He said through the valley. The valley is in the middle, y'all. The valley is in the middle. And he said, I'm with you there. Listen, God is present near. Not only is he present near, he's active. That's what we got to realize. In the midst of it all, even when nothing feels resolved, he's right there in the midst of it all. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. That's what Psalm 34:19 says. But the Lord delivers him out of them all. Notice it says many. See, y'all think y'all out here in these streets by yourself? No, many. Many. He ain't say you just gonna have no one or two. Many. Deliverance is promised, but it ain't always immediate. Please know that. Please know that. Listen, write this down. Presence doesn't mean instant resolution. It means guaranteed deliverance. Yep. His presence. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let me give you nothing. So you think I'm making this stuff up. This stuff is in the word. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. That's Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned. Here's where it blessed me. He didn't say if, he says when. And his promise is presence, not avoidance. I need y'all to get in the midst of it all. That's what we're talking about tonight. In the midst of it all. Even over in Hebrews 13:5, he says, I will never leave you or forsake you. So yeah, you may be in your transition season. You may be in your waiting season. You may be in your calling and your chaos season. But I want you to hear me and hear me good tonight. God is right there. Right there. So as you can see, scripture shows us over and over and over again that God doesn't only move at the beginning or the breakthrough, but he moves in the middle. Hey! He moves in the middle of the fire. He moves in the middle of the valley. He moves in the middle of the waiting. And even when nothing feels resolved, his presence is proof that he's still working. Boy, I need my pom-pom tonight. It shows that he's still working. So I talked about my book, Faith, Flourish, Flow, right? So when we talking about in the middle of it, we talking about faith isn't a destination. It's a daily decision. Flourish doesn't mean perfect. It means rooted. Flow means learning how to move with God, not rush him. So you see how this rhythm is taking place. You see how God is in the midst of it all. The faith, the flourish, and the flow, right? So listen, y'all know I got to give you some tips. You know, we can't get out of here without no tips. So let me give you the first tip. Anchor Anchor before you analyze. Anchor before you analyze. You in the midst now. You know you on here and you in the midst of something. I may not have even named what you in the midst of, but you in the midst of something. Anchor before you analyze. I need y'all after tonight. Stop asking why this is happening. Just stop. Just stop asking why this is happening. Because let me encourage you that if you wasn't doing nothing, for the Lord, if you sin out, the devil wouldn't be trying to attack you. So stop asking why it's happening. I need you to understand and recognize that there is an attack. So therefore, ask God what it is that I'm supposed to learn from this, what it is that I'm supposed to get out of it. And not only that, you got to realize the power that you do have. Stop asking, who am I becoming? Listen, Lord, tell me who am I becoming? Because I want to walk in your purpose. I want to walk in all of what you have given to me. I want to walk in it. So just stop asking those questions. Here's what I want you to practice. I want you to practice this week, starting tonight. I want you to practice a grounding habit. Let me tell you what a grounding habit is. A grounding habit is prayer. It's journaling. It's breathing. It's the hush spirit, silence. Sometimes you just gotta hush, sit down, be still, move in silence, close your mouth, stop telling people your business. Listen, I'm telling y'all around here telling people your vision or what. God didn't give it to them. He gave it to you. And you do know that everybody ain't with you. So a grounding habit is one of those. Prayer, journaling, breathing, hush your mouth. Just hush. And don't just do it when things are falling apart. Do it daily. Find you some time to do it daily. Me, myself, personally, I'm an early morning person. I do mine early in the morning. I get up at about 3:30 a.m. every morning. Well, guess what? That's my time. That's my time to meditate. That's my time to pray. That's my time to cry out to God. That's my time to journal. Find your time. What is the best time for you? We in the midst of it. Listen, we just launched 2026. We already in the midst of it because I already know the enemy is attacking some of y'all so hard and heavy. We in the midst of it. So guess what? Get you some grounding habits. That's tip number 1. Anchor before you analyze. Tip number 2. Don't abandon structure because emotions are loud. Woo. Let me say that again. Don't abandon structure because emotions are loud. Y'all, listen, y'all. Here's my saying. Get out your feelings. While you all in your feelings, you ain't got no plan. You ain't got no, what you got? What you got going on? What are you playing at? I say it all the time. Get your system straight. You so worried about numbers. You so worried about getting 10,000 folks on your live and what your structure look like. Do you even sit down and write what you're gonna talk about? You got your business. Have you spent time to write a business plan? You want to sell all these books, but have you even written a book? You want to get this promotion, but have you even applied? Get your system right. Get you some structure in your life. Y'all, feelings are real, but they sure shouldn't be the driver. They should not be the driver of your decisions. They should be, get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Routine becomes stability in unstable seasons. Let me tell y'all something. I've been getting up at that 3:30 a.m. for a long time. I'm talking like 8+ years. So it has become a routine for me. It has become even on the days I'm off and I'm not even going anywhere. I still get up at that time. But let me tell you what that has done for me. That has blessed me in other areas of my life. It has allowed me to become disciplined even where I am now. I use my time wisely. People say all the time, what you got way too much going on. No, that you ain't got enough going on. See, I use my time wisely. I ain't got time to watch no TV, from 6 to 10 at night. I don't have that kind of time. So therefore, what are you doing? What does your routine look like? Reevaluate that. What does that look like? So I want you to practice that. Maintain something consistent. We talk about consistency all the time. Consistency is key. What does your morning routine look like? What does your evening routine look like? What does your weekly check-in look like? I know for me, Sundays are preparation day before I lay down. Before I lay down, I got laid out what I'm going to wear to the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I meal prep what I'm going to take to lunch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've structured my content for my communities and so forth. So I've done what I needed to do on Sunday. That's my planning time. Sundays in the evening time. May switch up a little bit now that Elevate Memphis is in the play. But guess what? I'm still going to use that time to prepare. So what does your routine look like? Write this down. Discipline creates flow when motivation is low. See, this is why I need my pom-pom. Where my pom-pom at? Let me find my pom-pom. Here my pom-pom. Here my pom-pom right here. Listen. Let me say this again. I'm going to lean in on this. Let me lean in on this. Discipline creates flow when motivation is low. Y'all know, y'all hear it. You done said it yourself. I ain't motivated. You may not be motivated, but are you disciplined? Do y'all think I like going to that gym all the time, every day during the week, the 4 times that I do go? Absolutely not. But guess what? Because I'm disciplined to go, by the time I'm like, okay, Lord, it's 10 degrees out here. Do I want to go to the? Nope. But I'm disciplined to go. I'm disciplined to study my word. I'm disciplined to take the time to journey. I'm disciplined to meal prep. What that look like? I'm just saying. What does that look like? What that look like? All right. We said anchor before you analyze. We said don't abandon structure because emotions are loud. Well, guess what this third one says? Stay obedient even when outcomes are unclear. Stay obedient even when outcomes are unclear. I know you want to clap back. I know you don't see it right now. I know you wondering why things are happening right now. Stay obedient even when outcomes are unclear. Listen, we in the midst. We in the midst. We in the midst. Obedience isn't based on understanding, y'all. And let me help you out on this. You do know delayed obedience is still disobedience. Yes, it is. Delayed clarity doesn't mean denied purpose. Oh, come on, y'all. I know I'm helping somebody tonight. Many were called to move without full instructions. That's even in the Bible. There's a whole bunch of folk moved, didn't have no clear. Let the truth be told, the last 10 months for me, I've been moving simply because God says move. Did I have full instruction? Heck no. Was I scared? Heck yeah. But because God said, because here's what blessed me. And I wanted to bless you too. God honors obedience. Yes, he does. God honors movement, and it ain't got to be perfect. So write this down. God honors movement, not perfection. Stop trying to be perfect. Stop trying to say, well, I got to wait on this. No, you don't. Did God say move? Move. Listen, let's wrap this thing up. Let's wrap this up. Because in the midst of it all, we will continue to flourish. You think flourishing happens after this? God says flourishing happens now. Flourishing happens in the midst. You hear what I said? I told you earlier, faith, flourish, flow is a rhythm. Flourishing happens in the middle. Faith here, flow there. Flourishes in the middle. It's right now. So let me give you a few signs that where you're flourishing in the midst. You respond differently. I know for a fact some stuff that pissed me off some years ago, I ain't even fazed about it. The Awakening Prayer Call evangelist Ryan said, what frustrated you in 2025, it ain't gonna even phase you in 2026. So you respond differently when you start to flourish. Not only that, guess what happens? You rest quicker. Listen, deuces, I'm out. I need to go get me some rest. I need to listen, y'all. Just this weekend, Sunday night, I text my boss. I said, you know what? I got all these vacation days. I'm taking off Monday, and I know I took a 3-hour nap Monday. Get you some rest. You rest different when you start flourishing. Guess what? Not only do you rest quicker, you recover faster. Huh? Yeah, you do. You recover faster. And another way you know that you are in your flourishing in the midst, you don't quit like you used to. You're like, man, listen. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep going. Although this seems like it's a struggle, I got to keep going. So let me put this together for you. Let me put the faith, flourish, flow connection in the middle of it all. Faith keeps you standing. Flourish reshapes your perspective. And flow teaches you how to move without force. I need you to get that in your spirit. Yep, it does. It does. So I ask you tonight, you always lead with some homework. What is one thing that you can consistently do even while you're in the midst? I want you to ask yourself that question. What is one thing I can do consistently even while in the midst? What does your midst look like? Whatever that is. I called out a few earlier. Whether that was your waiting season, transition season, whether you're in grief and growth, whether you're in chaos or calling. What does in the midst look like for you? What is one thing you can consistently do even while you're still in the midst? Because guess what? Consistency is key. And you know what? You got to be honest with yourself. Sit in it. Don't rush it. It's a rhythm. Be patient with yourself. Be real with yourself. So tonight, let me encourage you. I want to encourage you. You're not behind. You're not stuck. You're not even forgotten. You're being formed even in the midst. Even in the midst. Even in the midst, you are being formed. So I pray tonight that God blesses you in the midst. I pray tonight that God meets you at the point of your need. I pray tonight that you have joy, that you have victory, that you have mental clarity, even in the midst. Because understand this, that God is in the middle. He ain't just in the beginning and in the end. He right here in the middle. And guess what? It ain't gone. It's right now. He here right now. Whether you know it, he's here right now. So I pray that this blessed you on tonight, that even in the midst of it all, He is still right here in the middle. So listen, y'all, if somebody share this with somebody who feels like they're overwhelmed or just still standing, share it with them. Tell them, declare that even here I still will flourish. Listen, y'all. Know I got a few things to tell you tonight. Listen, I am super duper excited about Elevate Memphis Church. Listen, my Pastor Erica Nathan, is on this live. Listen, we are inviting you to come out this coming Sunday at 1:30 at 730 Centennial Drive. That is at the Holiday Inn over on Centennial. Come join us at 1:30. Let me tell you something. It will guarantee you that you will be blessed. So make sure you come out and join us this coming Sunday at 1:30 p.m. because one thing about it, Elevate Memphis Church is about hope, healing, elevation, restoration. I mean, all of that. Free to worship out. Now we ain't even going live. So don't think if you trying to sneak over there, come on, sneak on over there. We don't do no live stuff. Now you may show up on a reel after, but we ain't going live or none of that. So come check us out this coming Sunday at 1:30. Listen, y'all, guess what's going down on February the 6th? My very first event, Faith, Flourish, Flow. Y'all, this ain't just a regular empowerment. This is a transformation. I just shared with you earlier that Faith, Flourish, Flow is a rhythm. It's all about pulling together foundational. You got to have the faith to flourish to even flow. So make sure you check out. I pinned it. Go to allaboutyoululife.com. I got some powerful hitters coming to speak to you on February the 6th. I got my girl, Dr. Tundra Morton. I've been knowing her for over 30 years. She is the self-care guru. She will be speaking on the flourish part. I'm doing the faith. She's doing the flourish. And my girl, Z. If y'all was at Elevate Memphis, Z prayed the house down. Well, Z is going to be doing the flow portion of Faith, Flourish, Flow. So y'all make sure you get your tickets. We are less than 30 days away. Get your tickets and come and join us. Listen, I pray that this has blessed you tonight. I pray that you will continue to ask God to not just be in the beginning and the end, but be in the middle. So if this bless you, if this word bless you, feel free to sow a seed. My Cash App is on the screen, $ Demetra Woodard. If this word bless you and you want to sow a seed, feel free to do so. If you missed this, go back and check out the replay. It is on YouTube as well as Facebook Live replay. And by the way, y'all, go ahead and follow me on social media, on my social media pages. On YouTube, it's at Speak to It. I need to get my followers up over there. Go over there and follow me on YouTube. And also my Speak to Life page, my Facebook page. So listen, y'all, have an amazing night. And remember, I love you. I don't care what you say. I love you, and I appreciate you rocking with me on Tidbit Thursday. Have a blessed evening.